What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to Hunt Ready. This is J-Dub. We're gonna do another regular dude gear review today. This one's gonna be on a headlamp, the Nitecore HC65 UHE. Now, regular dude gear reviews. This is something I purchased with my own money. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. No BS. I don't get anything from Nitecore or Amazon or any of that crap. This is just a public service announcement, right? If you guys are like me, before I buy just about anything, I look on YouTube for reviews and to see if guys actually like it. You know, you're investing your own hard-earned money into this product, and I like to know if it's gonna be a piece of crap or not. That's one of the most useful things on YouTube, I think. I use headlamps a lot. I use headlamps probably daily. There's very few times when I'm not using a headlamp in some form, whether it's deer hunting, trapping, just here on the farm, or at work. We use headlamps a lot at work. This specific headlamp I have used at work, which is what led me to buy this one. I really like this headlamp. I needed the headlamp. My old headlamp died, and it was a more expensive headlamp than this one, and I never really loved it. I just had it because I had it. Like I said, I've been using this headlamp now for probably not a year, but it's went through all the seasons. I've used it at work. Really, really good headlamp. It's the Nitecore HC65 UHE, 90 bucks on Amazon. It's a 2000 lumen headlamp. That's the max brightness. And it also has red LEDs, which is very important for you guys that are deer hunting. I use red a lot, especially on public ground, and we'll get into that. But it's got red LED, it's got the really high lumen LED, and like a reading mode, they call it, which is a low light type deal. Not something I really use. I'm either running the high beam, and you've got like different settings in that high beam. Also, the red has 2 different levels of brightness on red, and also like flashes for like an emergency or something. But we'll get into this here. First, when it comes in a box, and then it comes in this kind of a nice case, I guess. Once I rip it out of there, it never goes back in. It's got, and I don't know why, like a lanyard here. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what this is. And then a charging cable. It's USB-C. The one they give you is USB-C to C. So it doesn't come with the other end of the charger. So I don't know if you don't have the C charger end, you're gonna have to go get one. It doesn't have the USB end. Which a lot of stuff is going that way now, so you need one anyway. Like I said, it comes in this case. Here's the actual headlamp itself. It's kind of big and bulky, I guess, but the trade-off is how bright this thing gets. If you're not packing it with you, like I put it in the front pocket on my vinyl case, still fits in there good. And another feature that this has that is very important if you're packing this thing around, it's got a lock feature. You can lock it from turning on in your pack or your vinyl pouch or whatever have you. For a hunting style headlamp, that's something that I look for. First is red, has to have a red LED. Second, has to have a lock. So this has both, and this has a very bright red LED in it. It's bright enough that you can see the walk with the red. Some of my other red headlamps that I've had in the past, they're not very bright. They're not bright enough to light up the way for you on red. And to me, I use red LED or the red light on my headlamp a lot on public ground. not solely for navigation, but just solely so some dumbass don't shoot you on public ground. I don't know. People are sitting there cocked and locked with crossbows, makes me nervous. So red LED going in and out, always for me. Personal choice. So, but then the nice thing is when you're tracking, it's got super, super bright LED. And for tracking purposes, an extremely bright LED headlamp is really important. I still carry a really, really bright handheld too. I've had enough lights go dead on me tracking deer that 2 lights, or if your buddy forgets a headlamp, had that happen too. You've got extra light sources for people, and just always have 2 forms of light with me. But we'll get back to this headlamp. Comes with a nice wide whatever you want to call it, for your head, the head strap, I guess. Nice wide one. It's comfortable to wear. It's not like digging into you. I believe, I don't really know on this one, but some of these, I believe these are reflective. So your buddies can see you or whatever. My old headlamp's a black diamond. It is nice having that reflective thing on your headlamp for people behind you. But real nice head strap on that, thick, easy to adjust. It's got like if you can see that, like a silicone, like rubber strip around it. And that keeps your light here in the front from sliding all over the strap. It really locks that in. It's only on half of the strap, I guess I'd say. So it locks that to your head and locks that headlamp onto the strap there, so it doesn't move around on the strap on you when you're walking. So it operates really easy, which was one of the huge complaints on some of my other headlamps. Going through the modes can be a pain in the butt. You can't see it, so you're doing this all by feel, right? So that's another thing you want to watch for on headlamps is how easy it is to get around on the modes. So this one, on the top, it's got basically 2 buttons there, a mode and a power button. And it's easy enough to feel the 2 with your fingers when you have gloves on. So the power button will turn it on to the white light. And when you hit it, it comes on right to white. You can see there's a lot of LEDs in here, but there's 8 of them in that big lens. And then you just hit that, and it goes through the brightness levels. Now, hold it, turns it off. Another thing you want to watch for is how easy is it to get to your red, because you don't want to turn on a white light trying to get to your red. The point of red is to save your night vision. So this one's really easy to go to red. You just hold down the mode button. Boom, and you're at red. And then the power button gets you your 2 different brightness levels and then a flash. So that's low. And then to turn it off, you do the same thing, hold it, goes off. So it's really easy to go through the different lights, I guess, between the white and red. It's rechargeable. Like I said, USB-C rechargeable, but it also just takes regular 18655 batteries. So you can swap these out. I know a lot of stuff's going to 18650s, and there's a lot of different options out there. So you can pop that battery out, swap another battery if you don't have a charger with you in your car or whatever. But this thing lasts a very, very long time. I've never had it go dead yet. Now, I'll throw it on the charger once a week just to get it charged back up. But I've yet to have this go dead while I'm using it. So I don't honestly know the longevity of it. And then another thing that's nice about this light, if you want to pop it off the mount, it just pops right off if you need it for a handheld for something. whatever reason, pops off. And then it's grooved on the back of this, so it'll hold the position where you set it, you know, up or down, like that. It's got a nice aluminum body on it, so it's pretty heavy duty. This side here opens up to your battery. The other side's your charger side, and it's just got a little rubber cover over it to charge your battery. Not a whole lot to say on this other than if you're looking for a nice multi-use bright LED headlamp, right here. Like I said, I use this all the time on the farm. I use it hunting, I use it trapping. Just if you don't have a headlamp with you, I mean, I don't know how you can operate without a headlamp with you somewhere. Got them in my car. I've got several. I've only got one of this one, but I've got other different brands. My old ones from hunting. Always have headlamps on me. Just nice to be hands-free with a light. That's it, guys. That's the Nitecore HC65 UHE. You can go on Amazon. I don't know where else you can get these. It's you know, a foreign-made headlamp, but it is a high-quality headlamp. I definitely have no problem recommending this headlamp. There's a lot of different brands out there, but this one here really performs well, and don't hesitate to buy them if you're looking for a headlamp. So, like I said, check them out on Amazon, HC65 UHE, 2000 lumens, really nice headlamp. So, appreciate you guys for watching this. Stay tuned, a lot of more regular dude gear reviews coming up, and like I said, appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one.